ITP Club, ITP Corp, are these guys just about to rug pull? Or are they actually legitimate and going to be paying people out $100,000 if you can prove that your withdrawals have been pending for 72 hours, which they're claiming is not possible? Anyways, all of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunity, systems, platforms, and even trading products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, make sure to find the subscribe button and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important info. Also, at any time throughout watching this video, if you're looking for a legitimate way to create a full-time income online, get access to my #1 recommended opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description box below. So we're not talking about arbitrage stack, but they apparently just rug pulled, okay, within the last day or so. Today what we're talking about here is another scheme that I just reviewed, like, what, 3 days ago? Anyways, yeah, on the 20th. It is the 23rd over here where I am doing this review in Canada. Okay, so currently it's still the 23rd. So 3 days ago I did this review, and I'm just gonna call rug pull. Okay, these guys were offering 2.5% to 4% daily. I did not recommend them. Too many red flags. #1 anonymous experts, right? They were running like 2 different domains, and then they got banned in the UK, and then they had some big magic arbitrage traders. No proof of any of this. They had this ITPpro.club was the second domain, I believe. ITpro.top, I think, was the first one. Both of them can't be reached. Third one, there's another one that they came up with, but it's an older domain than the first two. ITPmax.com, it's just a login page that you gotta log in with your phone number. I went and looked up these domains that were that you can't get through to. They were being blocked for whatever reason, can't be reached. And this is what I got: registrar status, client hold. Okay. So that means that the registrar, meaning like name.com, is one of them, and then I forgot what the other one is. What that means, though, is that this status code tells your domain registry not to activate. Okay, that means at the domain level, the registrar who owns that domain, that you guys like buy domains, right, and then you get it for like a year or 2 years or 5 years. You don't really own it. The registrar owns that. Unless you keep, it's like you're like leasing a domain, in truth. If you get into any legal issues like a scam, etc., and since ITP Corp has and Club, 2 different names, same company, being heavily promoted, most likely they got in trouble. Heavily promoted in the UK, they got in trouble with the authorities over there, and they're being blocked at the domain level. Most likely this one here, I'm going to say, is going to go offline. At least the owners, the anonymous people behind the scheme. I know we got some guy named Gomez, right, sending letters out to you guys, sounding all respectful. They know what's coming, so I'm thinking they're trying to milk you guys as much as possible. Okay, Albert's letter, right? People, there. If you can prove, I don't go through all this because I know most of you guys are already in this deal. Let's just read some of it. Since its inception, ITP has been resolute in fulfilling all its duties and responsibilities, adhering to the principles, core values, and honest, excellent enterprise. Except they don't tell you who they are, and they don't prove anything. Okay, Albert is committed to completing all withdrawals within 72 hours, and there's never been any delayed payments. Apparently there's a whole bunch of people complaining right now, right? Maybe you watching the video might be one of them. ITP system is strictly based on Seattle time. So please calculate 72 hours according to the time of the user who withdraws money. Recently, there have been malicious attacks on illegal competitors, malicious users, considering the above behavior. So is there any proof of that? There's no proof of that either. These guys are just making a lot of claims. Malicious attacks by illegal competitors. I'm thinking maybe they mean not attacks. Maybe they mean that they're getting shut down by the authorities by legal. They're not competitors. I think that's their own interpretation of the story, trying to, relay the message to you guys. Instead of saying, hey, we're getting shit with the authorities in the UK, and maybe even with the DOJ in the US, we come up with some cock and bull story here, and we're going to offer $100,000 reward for whoever can prove that your withdrawal has been pending for more than 72 hours. That's what I'm seeing here. That's just using common sense, okay? Because apparently, if you go to Trustpilot alone, I'll show you some people complaining right there. And then they have a Telegram group, right? The Telegram group, they had a big bonus just before Thanksgiving holiday for the U.S., right? They had like double your money. Invest like X amount of crypto, and then they're promising you like double or more. Not double. Well, what you've invested times 2, basically, is what I was seeing. Let's go back there. For each invited user, first repeated deposit 1,523 to 1,524. Okay, so that is referral bonuses. Users who make a single deposit of 263 to 264. I don't want to go into all of this and explain all of this, or even try to figure it out. To me, it just sounds like another cock and bull story. When I saw this, when I did my review back on like 3 days ago, I was thinking this is a load of shit. They're going to try and sucker these guys into, getting more money into the platform because there must be a problem. Usually these schemes will exit scam and rug pull when network marketing recruitment dries up, but they seem to have a lot of scam fluencers, scam promoters, guys who promote dirty shit to keep, ripping people off. Pastors and such, from churches even. I seen one church pastor doing this too, promoting on their channel. I mean, those people are not to be trusted is what I'm thinking. But to me, this just looks like a cash grab. Get a bunch of people, sucker them into believing that they're gonna get users who make a single deposit of 263 to 264 will receive $263. Users who make a single deposit of 623 to $624 will receive $623. Does that mean extra? Is that on top? Right? That sounds like almost like double your money to me. It's what I'm just reading. I'm just reading here, but I'm not in the deal. I'm not in the scam. Some of you guys who are in the scam can explain to me in the comments below, but this looks like a big crypto grab just before the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday, where you're supposed to be, thanking and praising for all the wonderful things happening in your life. It sounds like these guys are looking for ways to scheme you. Let me just call bullshit, okay? I'm thinking these guys are rugging, and they're going to rug hard, okay? Especially with this $100,000 guarantee that they're going to... Anyone who complains in their Telegram group or in their community gets banned, right? They'll just kick your ass out. You complain anywhere, they'll probably just close your account down. So how is anyone going to say, hey, here's your proof? They're not going to show it. Why would they say something like this? They're trying to buy time for whatever reason. I'm guessing that you guys can still get money into ITP Corp. You just can't get money out unless you are a big scam fluencer who has special side hustle deals that you guys don't have access to, right? And they do. If you have enough influence on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I've been approached by different organizations, different scams over the years that said, "Hey, Rory, we'll pay you well. We'll pay you well." No, I'm not talking about referral commissions. I mean like cash money up front, hundreds of thousands, with different opportunities, and I turned it down. What am I going to do? Like scam a whole bunch of people, maybe out of millions of dollars collectively, just with my affiliate link, and make maybe $100,000 to do that? How long is the $100,000 going to last me, and then how long is the karma going to bite me in the ass? And at the end of the day, a lot of these scam influencers, they're like, I don't think they believe in karma. I think they believe that, and even if you are one of the smaller marketers, trying to follow the bigger scam influencers out there, and you're like, well, we don't care because it's like strangers on the internet. It's not like friends and personal family. If we learn how to recruit people into the deal, karma's karma. It doesn't. Universe doesn't care whether it's a stranger or your beloved granny, right? It's energy for energy, and the thing is, at the end of the day, man is very arrogant. Man thinks he or she can predict the karma that's going to come back. Whatever you put out has to come back like a boomerang, but it doesn't come back in the same way, right? It can come back in a different way. I heard a story one time. Lady, she stole a necklace, and then she had an animal got hit by a car. Another person had a car accident with a parked car and took off, and one of their family members got hurt like a few days later. Right? This is energy for energy in a universe, right? That's built on energy, and it's something that I wouldn't want to manipulate or play with. It's very dangerous. A lot of people think karma's good or bad, right? You put out good will come back. Put out bad kind of energy comes back. It's not like the voodoo lady was after you and finally got you. That's not, a voodoo lady tries to put out a curse on someone, she's going to end up cursing herself in some way. That's how it works. Energy out, energy in. It's just something I sure as hell don't want to mess with or try to manipulate. But a lot of people think karma is something that happens on a big mountain in India. Then a lot of the East Indians are pushing these scams. They don't even believe in it either. But I surely do. Okay. Anyways, if I get any more information, I think it's rug pull. I think you guys got schemed because there was never any proof of the arbitrage trader. And at the end of the day, guys, if these guys could come up with a way to make up to 4% daily, right? 2.5 to 4%, you guys can go and take out the compound calculator that calculates daily. Okay, I know these different platforms, some of them have like 30 days and you got to reinvest. I'm not in the scam. I don't really care. But at the end of the day, right, it doesn't matter if you got 30 days or you got like a 90-day plan or you got like 15 days. It doesn't really matter. One guy came on one of my Quopy AI videos and he's like, hey, Rory, you're not telling the truth. You don't understand what you're saying. Because Quopy, it was like, I think it was 30 days or something like that. I can't remember. I review so many of these different schemes. I think every 30 days they got to reinvest. That doesn't really matter, man, because what you guys are going to tell the flock to get in the deal is keep compounding, keep reinvesting, put in your seed money, get your seed money back out, or don't get your seed money back out. All of these deals have risks. Play with money you're willing to lose. And at the end of the day, keep compounding. The reason they tell you to keep compounding, and most people will do it, meaning the passive people, out of greed, they're like, holy shit, I'm going to be like millionaire with this. That's why they'll and they want you to keep compounding because they have the network marketing comp plan. That's the only thing that I see that creates revenue for this thing and these type of systems. And then they got a payout level 1, level 2, level 3. And that's after they pay the big promoters their cut because they got sweeter deals that no one else gets. And then the smaller marketers get level 1, level 2, and they got to pay this out. 12% level 1, 4% level 2, 2% level 3. And they've got to collect their cut, which has got to be the biggest cut, meaning the anonymous admins. So the money is pretty well spent as it goes into the platform. I seen another guy come and said, "Hey, Rory, most of us know that this is or these things are scams. We're just putting our money in and trying to, get the biscuit." They're trying to get a big payday, thinking that there's some magic here. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter if you diversify in 10 different scams. 10 times 0 is 0. Most people are going to play with the bare minimum to see what's going to happen. But you're going to get like the 20% of the people in the deal that don't have a clue, thinking that a family member, because there are some people who are ruthless and will get family members and personal friends and even co-workers into the deal just so they can get like 12%, which is nothing to you shouldn't rip anyone off, but the people who are gonna make income with a scam are the people who know it's a scam. And then if you know it's a scam, when you're gonna get someone you care about in for 12%, so you're gonna have like 20% of the people getting into whatever program are going to be unaware, and they're going to go like, "Oh, I trust so and so. I trust my nephew. I trust my uncle. Right? I trust my aunt. I trust so and so." And then they're going to look at the comp plan. "Oh my God, we don't got to do nothing." And then the greed kicks in, and then they keep compounding. And some of them will remortgage their house, and then lose it. So I don't think it's a good idea. So I think it's a rug pull. I'm going to call it. Let me just call it a rug pull. And let's wait it out and see what happens. If it come back, I'll say, okay, I was wrong. They're back. But it sounds like they are in shit with the authorities, and they're trying to buy time. If I get more information, I will be sure to share. Make sure to subscribe. Also, please like and share this video. And lastly, if you're tired of the scams, you're looking for something legit, get access to my #1 recommended opportunity. I used to be a burnt out trucker, came online, plugged into a system, and everything changed. Okay, so if you're looking for something legit, set up for the long term, not a Ponzi scheme, get access underneath this video. First link in the description box below. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next one. Take care.